Stoke Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, Coach Mike Norvell told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Phillips. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
On third down, here's Frazier. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
As a defensive coordinator, you always want your guys to be physical and set the tone. How about this with this offense? They run the ball 3 straight times and no first down. This defense does a great job being very disciplined up front, being very physical, and now getting 3 stops in a row and forcing a 4th down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Needs it here on 4th down. Got his man. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They come into the season #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right. I mean, you don't recruit like they did this offseason and be the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen either. I mean, these guys look like grown men. And remember, in recruiting, a lot of these kids were promised to get on the field very, very early. For this team to have the success they're hoping to have, absolutely these freshmen have got to go.
Reels it in. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. He's gonna let it go. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, it's Croma. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Knowles want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right.
Snags it, and he's open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They get to the line quickly.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Out wide right, it's Croma. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
It's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game. Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
The tackle. Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on the...
X going for the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Way off target there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Defense wants to bring the heat. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Man, you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. On first down, Nate Frazier.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Turns it upfield. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Phillips. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric one has them set up. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. On first down, Nate Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Dogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And what a...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. They're going to somehow turn this into a two-point conversion. Better to be lucky than good sometimes as they extend the lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the side. And after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Changing the routes with his receivers. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Second down to the air. Buying time to his right. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. It stands on the result of the play. Third and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Out wide right, it's Thomas. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Back to pass on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 30. 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Lost to throw on first. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. A pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it. Taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Drops back on first down. Lets it fly. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick give. It's Croma. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. There he goes.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and they're a lot.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Noles!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. downs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right side, it's Phillips. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Georgia using its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got him downfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
One more snap coming before halftime. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The sure hands, it's Frazier. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to put some leg in this one, a 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the number 17 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's San Jose State with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He's changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Croma. Oh, out of space. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Seminoles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Chroma. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Complete out of the backfield. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
Defenses understand I got to take away my throwing lanes and then react to that running back. What does the QB do? Checks the ball down, thinks his running back can make the play in space. The defense says absolutely not. Breaks on the football, gets him down on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Georgia going up tempo. They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are.
Brings it down on the right side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. At the 35, he's open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because...
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 30. He's at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Georgia.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Left side is Croma. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback signaling to his guys.
Freeze, freeze. Sweep, sweep. Let it go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
He wants to throw it again. Under pressure.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer to a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got the first down. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Frazier again. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's Croma. Caught, and he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Croma. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Noles moving quickly to the line. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Croma. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught on the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Noles! He has been surgical. Precision passes. using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Motion from the wideout. On first down, Nate Frazier. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play fake. Rush is on. And it's a sack. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you. You have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. He's looking downfield to throw. Stepping to the right. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Wants to throw on first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Drops back on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Going to try to get it himself. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They got the touchdown, but still a two-point conversion short of tying it up late. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the fourth. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll start on the ground with Frazier, fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game in the toss play.
Will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Frazier. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. On 3rd down. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Throws it back. Here comes the heat. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
On the return, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Making the adjustment. Straight ahead, it's Chroma. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Takes the handoff. It's Chroma. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And, boy, that has been rare in this one.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense. And having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. The offense coughs it up. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Quarterback will keep it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
You got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you've got to manage this clock.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there and then keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. That'll make it a 46-yard field goal attempt for the lead. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. That'll make it a 46-yard field goal attempt for the lead. Absolutely perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it.
Sweet.
Quarterback changing the play.
Let it go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.